Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge with Marina Mistfire, where we are about to enter the city of Bravil, a new town with new problems and also a new economy. It's a rather poor town. It's kind of a shithole, honestly. But we won't let that stop us. Look at this sign, doesn't it just scream, welcome, welcome?
Hello.
Hello.
Go ahead, please.
So what's the latest rumor around town, huh?
It's always a pleasure to hear Uravasa Orthrelis speak at chapel. She has a real way with words.
I believe she may be a speechcraft trainer.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So that would certainly explain it. Ha ha ha, whee! Now, we want to make a good impression as we step into Bruma, okay? We gotta get that roboglib tongues on, just to prove to them that we are here to make an impression. We have a couple of things we want to do here in Bravil. There are plenty of people to talk to. There are Thieves Guild missions from Skriva, our new Doyen, who we should try to find. She's currently located on our map. We have a fighter's guild to raid. We have a mage's guild to visit.
Excuse me, my lady.
Oh, Ursane. I think this lady is quite important, actually.
I'm sorry to impose upon you like this, but I'm in need of assistance, and I don't know what to do. My husband, Alaron, is missing.
No, I'm imposing on you. I'm imposing on you, not the other way around. Tell me about your husband.
It all started when Alaron became foolish and started gambling. He'd visit the arena every week and spend our hard-earned money on bets. I told him to stop, but he didn't listen. He was certain he could win us a fortune and move us somewhere nicer, like the Imperial City. It didn't take long for Alaron to begin losing. He resorted to borrowing money from a usurer to cover his losses and place new bets. As you can imagine, it didn't pay off. He ended up owing around 500 gold. We could never have that kind of money to pay back the usurer.
What happened to Alaron?
Yesterday, the usurer, Curden Gro Dragel, sent for my husband to meet him at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. He hasn't returned since. I fear for his life. Curden isn't known for his patience. Please, I'm not wealthy, but I'd give anything to see Alaron again.
These women and their husbands who keep getting into trouble. I'll help you.
You will? Oh, thank you. Please be careful. I don't wish any harm to befall you either.
This is kind of a fun quest, actually, so we'll go check it out.
Farewell, and be careful. Curden is not to be trusted.
Curdled milk is not to be trusted indeed.
From where do you hail?
Don't ask me such an existential question.
Yes?
Okay, let's see. Bravil.
What's a pretty young thing like me doing in this swamp town?
Pretty?
I inherited the business from my late husband, and I aim to make it work.
That's admirable. You see this guy in the background here praying to the lucky old lady? We'll come to know him later on. He's quite an important man.
Von Vamorei really has a silver tongue.
Oh.
Good day.
Alright, bye-bye. Ungolem.
I'm sorry, but I'm really not one for engaging in conversation. Please, leave me.
He doesn't want to talk to me. Oh well. You reach up, kiss the lucky old lady on the cheek, and hope you'll get your wish. Bam! Yay, that'll boost our luck by 10 for like 1,000 seconds, so it's got a considerable little boost there. That's our new Doyen, Skriva!
Ah, you are the new thief. I am your new Doyen.
Hey, give me a job.
I have a special request from the widow of a former fence in Leowin. As your new Doyen, I am asking you to help her. A street scavenger made off with a ring that the widow Adarji values highly. She is offering a reward. The guild frowns on freelance thieves. Are you willing to go to Leowin, find the ring, and get it back to Adarji?
Sure thing.
This is good. Go to Leowin, speak with Adarji, and help her find her ring.
That's good though. We have another reason to go to Leowin now. Leowin's probably going to be the next stop after Bravil, just so we can get that sweet recommendation. We're getting so close now. So close to the Arcane University, I can see it in the distance. The beautiful tower. Oof. And the custom spell altar. I'll just spend days in front of that altar. Tell me about the town.
Bravil perhaps presents little scope for an ambitious member of our guild. Perhaps you may find the castle entertaining. Little else.
A little of value to steal here, that's for sure.
We don't talk about him in public. The Thieves Guild follows the Grey Fox. However, we make sure that most folks think he is just a myth.
Alright. Any rumors?
I heard Ita Reyna's talking about the geography of Tamriel again. She's very knowledgeable.
People in Tamriel seems to love talking about geography.
Good hunting.
Good will hunting. Good hunting. Good hunting. A warlock's locked. There's a little magic shop here. It's locked though. What? We won't see many people in noble clothes around. It's a chapel. I don't think they offer any spells that I would want. It seems like the chapels have the same restoration spells more or less. So I think what we should do is that we should check out the mages guilds. We are coming in the middle of the night though. I don't think it's the middle of the night, but it's late. I doubt most people are. Oh, well, there are some people. Oh, they're eating foods without me? Alright. Guess they didn't get the memo. Oh,
Greetings, Guildmate.
you hag, Ardeline. You stole my... They're stealing the food! Oh my gosh, they must have heard. They must have gotten word from the other guild halls. It's like, oh no. Marina Mistfire is approaching the guilds. Hide all your foods.
Hello,
She's like a ravenous wolf.
associate.
She walks into the room, stuffs everything in her pockets, and walks out. It's highly irregular.
Guildmate.
Something strange is going on with Ardeline and Varen Vamorei.
Oh.
I always see him hanging around her.
I've noticed the same thing.
You okay?
I wonder
Greetings,
what's
Guildmate.
going on there.
Hey, Ardeline.
So I've heard.
Are you doing weird
Safe
things
travels.
with Varen? We also heard earlier that Varen has a silver tongue, so I mean, I can put two and two together. I won't judge what you do on your free time, Ardeline, or who you do on your free time, but seriously, have some standards, woman. Varieties of Daedra. I think we're gonna pick up a few books if they're worth 10 or more. It's like a wolf pelt. I always pick up wolf pelts, so we might as well. Oh my gosh. It might be silly to like raid these small things when we have like 40,000, but thing is, we have to buy all the houses, and some houses cost lots of money. Houses like the one in Bravil right here is actually pretty cheap, but if you want a house in Coral and all the upgrades, suddenly boom, that's all your money gone in the blink of an eye. So eventually we're definitely going to need it. Also, Bravil, the guild right here, specializes in illusion spells, which is very, very fun.
Hello, associate.
Hello, Ardeline. Because there are some great effects that you can achieve if you want to. Seems like, what's the clock? It's 9 PM. I think most of their services are closed though. So I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to wait around until morning before engaging in conversation with these individuals. But we have stuff like Frenzy, Calm, Demoralize, Invisibility. Illusion is just a very, very cool tree of magic. Like, compare the spells in Illusion to the spells in Mysticism, for example. Mysticism has nothing on Illusion. What do you have? Soul Trap? Oh, that's nice. Major Life Detection? Oh, how handy. Actually, Major Life Detection is kind of good. But still, you get my drift. Hopefully. Wheat grain. I'll take this. Just raid everything that we come across. Alright, basement has been raided. First floor has been mostly raided. Ah, this is where they stored away the foods. Delphine is keeping watch over the foods. They heard I was coming. And they knew of my hunger. I just have a thing for stealing potatoes and apples and squishing them and mashing them into bottles and then selling them off at ludicrous prices. I mean, when you can like buy a potato for 2 coins and then buy an apple for 2 coins and sell back the potion you make of those for 30, you know, that's quite the profit. You spend 4 coins and you get 33 coins. Plus you get the experience of mixing a potion. Alchemy is almost overpowered in this game. It's very, very easy to train and very, very easy to use to make money. And also poisons now. We have some very cool poisons. We even have that shock damage poison, which deals 100 points of damage over the course of 20 seconds, I think. So It's not bad. Ball wooden. It's amazing. What is here? Free beds though, so if you're ever in need of those, they exist. We might want to go and raid the castle as Skriva suggested. That's probably going to be the only place where we'll have some good loot. Though the Count himself's not really a popular man around town. And I believe his son is actually a skooma addict. It's not a great family. It's not a great place overall, but you know, people just, they make the best of things, that they do. And that's admirable. I can admire that. I can admire that. So we also have to go and look for Alarin Lock. We have to go and talk to the loan shark and then figure out what happened there. I do like that quest. I really do. And it might actually be a good opportunity for us to test out some of our new illusion spells. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna figure out what people here need, figure out what the recommendation is all about. Then we're going to buy all the spells that we would want. And once we have those... Oh. That book weighs less than 1. That's not very normal. Interesting. Once we have all the new spells in our inventory, we can have fun. Wolf Queen, Volume 8. Wonderful. What else is here? The Horror of Castle Zur. Ooh, note that down, Dark. Destruction skill increase. Wonderful. Finally found another one of those books and we're over encumbered. Alright, ooh, Provinces of Tamriel. Just look for the big interesting books. Alright, I'm not gonna pick up every mysterious Akavir and Darkest Darkness that I find. Just a couple. There we go. I think that's... Oh, I almost left the food. Ludicrous. What is wrong with me? Okay, that's the Mages Guild raided for all of their goods, plus the skill books. Now, this should allow me to focus on the task at hand.
Have you heard any?
Okay, I'm just gonna wait around until proper morning. I want everybody to be in the hall, to be open, to be available, because sometimes when you talk to them late at night, you can talk to them, but they won't offer you services. So let's wait until a reasonable time, like 9:42 a.m. Most people should be in business by now. Okay. Well done.
Hello, guildmate.
How are you today?
Fantastic. Thanks for
I don't know
asking.
what happened to
Loesch.
him.
Hooray!
His wife,
Good day.
Ursane, is beside herself with grief.
I keep saying lock. Wow.
Heard any news from the other
Wow.
provinces?
Oh, really? How interesting. Let me cough in your face.
Hello there, associate. You're here for a recommendation, I presume. Are you prepared to earn it?
I am.
I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ardaline. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved for fear of embarrassing the poor girl. I'll need you to have a little chat with Von Vamorei, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process.
All right.
I don't understand it. Some ridiculous male thing, I suppose.
Excuse me?
He's been bothering Ardaline every day for a while now. He even stole her mage's staff. Perhaps he thinks it's amusing. I don't know. But it needs to stop. It's making her miserable. It's more symbolic than practical, but each carries great significance to its owner. You're going to get Ardaline's staff back. Take this charm scroll. With it, you should find Varon more receptive to questioning. Don't come back without that staff.
All right. Quest added. Bravil recommendation. Tell me about this girl.
Don't say anything to her. I don't want to embarrass her further. Once this is all taken care of, I'll speak to her privately.
Oh, okay. Tell me about the university girl.
The Council of Mages meets there in the Imperial City. That's where the real power of the guild lies. If you do what you need to, you'll get there one day. Just don't forget to help those who have aided you on your way.
Don't ask me where my mind's at, but wouldn't it be really, really awkward to kiss an Argonian? Like, with all the sharp teeth in there? Like with humans, you know, sometimes you feel there are teeth involved, but our teeth aren't... They're not sharp in the same sense. It's... How can you put anything inside this mouth? Like, how... I don't know. Maybe their race is just adapted to it and their French kissing is... whatever. So tell me about the city.
I take my duties as chapter head very seriously, unlike some guild mages. It infuriates me how casual some guild heads are about common civility.
You're taking a shot at somebody here, Kude?
Each local guild hall has its own way of doing things. That means each hall has its own set of problems.
That I have to solve in order to get a recommendation.
Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it.
Okay. Good talk.
Make sure Varen hands over that staff.
Not surprising, considering...
Varen's actually over there right now.
We can only hope the
Alright, let's get our seductive charm out, because he won't talk to us otherwise.
subside quickly.
Bam!
Hello, friend. What can I do for you?
There we go, now he likes me. I want to talk about Ardaline.
I don't know what to say. All I want is for her to care about me, to feel the same way as I do about her. But she doesn't. I try, and it just doesn't matter. It makes me furious sometimes.
Okay.
All right, I admit it. I took it from her. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I was trying to tell her how I feel, again, and she wouldn't even stop to talk to me. I just got so angry. I was a little ashamed afterwards, but I didn't know how to apologize or give it back. I wish I could. I'm afraid I don't have it anymore, you see. I sold it to a friend of mine, Saurus Aranum.
Saurus Aranum?
He lives in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City. He's the one who has Ardaline's staff now.
The Imperial City? Where I just came from? Tell me about Bravil.
Old, worn, and wicked. Wet, wounded, and wild.
Ooh.
Empty as the eastern horizon. Dusk on the Nibbon. Solemn and bitter as the grave.
Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Tell Ardaline I'm sorry.
Oh, Banny's off. Well, that sort of complicates plans a little bit if I have to go back to the city for this recommendation. Because I still want to go to Leyawiin. Maybe what we'll do is that we'll head to Leyawiin and then go to Bravil on the way... That sucks. Well, let's talk to the mages around here. Kudai doesn't sell anything. What about you, woman?
Eteriena's spells, recharging and training in mysticism. And idle chatter. At your service.
And gigantic frickin' cheeks. Holy heck, woman.
Bravil is an important trade centre and a rich melting pot of Imperial, Khajiit and Argonian cultures. And yes, a bit shabby and shop-worn.
You have a skooma den in town, woman.
Delphine can get you a spell to summon bound armour if you're interested. And if you're able, of course.
Couldn't think of anything less interesting for me.
Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it.
Really?
Bye.
Bam. Alright, let's get this woman all buttered up so we can buy some spells from her. She has to have something good. So we'll do double spell, summon scamp. Ooh, conjuration. Absorb skill. There we go.
Eteriena's... I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Ooh. Let's see what we can find here. She's a novice, so let's push her up here. Okay, so candlelight. Light spells aren't very interesting for me. I prefer to make my own light, honestly. Chameleon. Ooh, I could stack this with my other chameleon effect. You also have Shadow Chameleon 50%. Nice. You know, I think I might get this for now so we can stack chameleon spells for extra hiddenness.
No deal.
No deal. Alright, let's put it down a little then. Chameleon. Debilitate. So, we can now get some Paralyze. Paralyze is an extremely expensive effect. A lot of the time I feel like Paralyze sounds better than it really is. Because while you could paralyze somebody, you could also just use like a calm spell, or a fear spell, or a command spell, or any other spell. You don't have to actually paralyze them, because paralyze is so damn expensive. But I think, let's get at least one paralyze spell. There's something fun you can do with a paralyze effect that severely glitches out the game in a humorous manner. So if that's not been patched, I'm gonna show that to you. Let's get Debilitate. Let's see, does she like me more as I sell? No, I don't think so. Whatever. Eyes of Midnight. Night Eye for 30 seconds. Ooh, no. No Night Eye. Fearful Gaze, Illusion Skill. Illusion Skill, I think I'll only buy stuff that I can use like this. Hush. We can now use a spell to silence mages. Nice. I might sell off a couple more of my silence potions then, because I won't need them. Mute. Shadow, very good, but we can't use it yet. Shadow Shape, I think our own invisibility spell is about as effective as this. I won't buy another extra copy. Voice of Dread, demoralize up to level 5. That could be good. If somebody's on me and won't get off, I just like, ah, and I just shout at him and he's like, oh, scary. Voice of Rapture, charm 36 points. Okay, let's buy both of these. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your business.
Now we gotta find the other lady in here who sells.
Farewell.
Who else might tell me some spells? We have some people standing about.
Greetings, guild mate.
Is it you?
Arieri, your friendly guild alchemist. Satisfaction guaranteed. No free samples.
Aw, I love free samples. She doesn't sell anything. Tell me about Ardeline.
The girl hasn't seemed herself lately. I have no idea what's wrong, but something's really bothering her. Bravil, good points, cheap to live, unpretentious, freewheeling. Bad points, culturally a hole. Count's a clown and his son's a skooma sucker.
Wow, that sounds great. Great place.
I'm just here doing research. If you need spells, talk to Ita or Delphine. They'll be happy to help.
Alright, I'll go find Delphine then.
Did you hear that Falcar left the guild? I think Dietsan is in charge of Chedenhall now.
That's good. Falcar was just a major jerk.
Farewell.
Also, a necromancer, that's something.
Hello, guildmate.
Hello.
Cyrodiil, mage trained, scholar by inclination, student of our Aldmeri ancestors, the Aelids.
Okay, you don't do anything either? He's just a student then, I guess.
The Aelid ruin of Anatwil is nearby. I can spend a few days on site, then return here for the comforts of home and my library.
You sure you don't get mauled by vicious beasts?
Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage.
Have they, really?
Good day.
You don't say. Let's see, where's...
prank on Jean Forsoric.
Let's see, they're talking about Jean again. Somebody in the basement? Nobody's in the basement. Well, let's wait for the rest of the people to show up here. Come on, it's a bad turn up here in Bravil. Everybody's probably out shooting up that skooma. Sorry, is that generalizing a little bit? Maybe a little bit.
Well,
come on. There are two people missing here that I need to talk to. The alchemist and the woman who sells spells. Ah, there's Ardeline at least.
I'm Ardeline. I'm the guild's advanced trainer in alchemy here in Bravil.
Nice. Wait, you don't sell alchemy supplies or anything? You don't... She's not on...
Goodbye.
Like, she's not on the clock. Like, she's not offering her services.
Have you heard about that ghost of the old man that looks out into Nibbin Bay each night? They're calling him the Forlorn Watchman. Spooky.
Stop.
I understand Tadros Hellas has more jobs than she knows what to do with.
What the?
She's very eager to help out her guild. She's always busy, that's for sure.
Same voice actor.
I have heard she's a good teacher, though. Interesting. Bye. Well met, guildmate.
Same voice actor. Wonderful.
What is it, associate?
Hey.
I'm Fathis Aren, Count Bravil's staff wizard. I can teach you conjuration. Anything to relieve the tedium of castle patronage.
Oh, that's cool. So you're a member of you're a staff wizard and you work here at the Mage's Guild. Cool stuff. Oh, by the way, you were saying something about the Forlorn Watchman?
I don't know much about that ghost, but some say he died in a horrible shipwreck. I would stay away from him if I were you. Bad omen. Each night, he wanders the shore of Nibbin Bay, Then he stops and looks mournfully out to sea.
If you're interested, you may want to see Gilgondarin at Silverholm on the Water. When it comes to local legends, he's the best source in town.
Alright, I might check that out. Any rumors?
The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned.
Really?
Far be it from me to criticize my patron and sovereign. Bravil obviously flourishes under his wise and beneficent rule.
Oh my, somebody's not too pleased.
Goodbye.
That's fine.
Good day.
She's not offering the services even.
Hello, guildmate.
Where's that other lady? Okay, okay, this guild, like somebody needs to come and regulate how things work around here.
I overheard any news from the other provinces.
Oh my god, everybody's talking.
They say syndicates of wizards have led a
Hello,
boycott.
Delphine!
Delphine Gend,
Where have you been?
creator of the celebrated Enemies Explode spell,
Oh my.
advanced trainer in destruction, and mage destined for great things.
Oh, Mage's Explode spell. I want to check that out. Tell me about Ardeline.
She hasn't been focused on her work recently. It's annoying, frankly.
Yeah, she's not even offering some services. What's wrong with her? Let's kick her out.
I love my work. Fire, frost, shock, poison. Little presents for Kinnereth's cute little woodland creatures.
Oh my. I mean, poison doesn't fall under the destruction tree unless you're talking about weakness to poison. Magus Guild?
It's my job to help people learn the proper constructive use of destruction magic. And let's face it, blowing things up can be ever so much fun. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice.
That he did. He sure did.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Ooh. Let's see. Alluring Gaze? No. No. Calming Touch. A better calm spell wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Enemies explode. Fire damage in 10 feet and then... I don't think you can ever achieve 900 magicka. Even when you're like max level with plenty of enchantments, I think that's going to be a very, very hard limit to reach. Interesting. Might just be there for fun. Anything else? We have a good frenzy spell already. Our frenzy on touch. Mesmerizing grasp. Touch of fear. Touch of frenzy. We got such a good touch of rage spell. I'm really liking it. Here's a manual rage spell, but even that's not as good. What I want is some soothing spell though, because our current soothing spell is weak sauce. Calming touch. Alright, let's buy this. I'm just gonna buy one, so...
Make me a better...
Oh gosh, I can't be bothered to get a good price for this, honestly. Calming touch. Thank you. I think that's all I want for now. Ta-ta!
Thank you for your business.
You're very welcome.
Greetings,
Take
Guild.
care.
Hello.
That should help in combat a little.
Another prank.
Ardeline!
I hope I can help.
Yes, finally you're trading with me again. Talk to me about Bravil, woman.
I'm afraid I'm not very social. So I really don't know very much about the people here.
Yeah, she's a very fragile little thing.
I don't like talking to people much, but Kudai's helping me get over that. That's why she put me in charge of selling alchemy supplies.
I heard you talked a lot to Baron Vamorei, though.
What? I don't know anything about him. I'm sorry, excuse me.
No, we were making such good progress.
I heard that the great house
Forgive me!
I hope I can help.
I hope you can. Rumors?
Things in the guild have been different.
They have.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Let's see. Ooh. She does sell some nice things. I'm considering whether or not to like start buying ingredients once I come across them, because it's basically a profit.
That's a good deal.
I will make back money, so I'll buy like cheap ingredients, I think, from alchemy vendors whenever I stumble across them. Anything that you can buy for less than 10 coins. I mean, even the more expensive stuff should give us a little profit, but I'm just gonna set myself a rule. If it's less than 10 coins and it's an ingredient, we buy it. Because you can buy super cheap ingredients and make potions that are worth many, many times that amount. Alchemy is a very, very powerful tool. So give me those. Nice. Nice, nice. Speaking of Grand Soul Gems, we're gonna need a couple of those eventually, but I don't think I need to buy them yet.
Thank you for your business.
My pleasure, girl. Alright. See you around.
Farewell.
I'll help you out of your conundrum, by the way.
Morrowind has always been
But, apparently, if I wanted to get that staff, I would have to go all the way to the Imperial City. That's not on my agenda right now. Instead, I think I would like to pursue the Caught in the Hunt quest, actually. Because that would lead me to some adventure in which I could explore my new spells. Oh, it's a rainy day in Bravil. That's really the pinnacle of awesome. Who doesn't want a rainy day in Bravil? Well, guys and girls, I think we're going to more or less conclude it here. Dun, 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 dun. I feel just so agile and fast these days, even though our speed's still got a long way to go to be maxed out and such, but we're so fast though. I mean, wah, wah. There's a chest hidden here. Let's end the episode with a bit of a view. Let's become the new Forlorn Watchman, or the Forlorn Watchwoman, I suppose. Whoops. Oh. Alright, let's do this in... oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Acrobatics. So hard. Backflip. Jump. Oh, that was a... oh. Oh my gosh. Whoever designed this... you are a beautiful, beautiful person. No! You are over encumbered. Uh-oh. That's bad. Well, I just cast a spell. Oh. I'm that over encumbered. I have to do like a more... because I'm using spells that lower the effectiveness. We're using clothes. There we go. That's good enough. Just be happy with it. Okay. Well, guys and girls, we've arrived here in Bravil. Talk to the people here. This looks like a very, very interesting town. We've finished up the business in the Mages Guild. Other than the recommendation, we just talked to everybody, got all the spells, got the place raided, and now with these new spells, I would like to put them to the test, which is what we shall do in the next episode. Have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.